All right, Tim, we're going in the jungle.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Carney. And he stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And we're going to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Roadrunners lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, so let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he...
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. 12-36 still. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Roadrunners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Roadrunners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking right, this one's caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners, as they put 6 more on the board.
Since the fall of Texas, they never been back.
The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
How about the safety?
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Ball handed off. He's found some room with the 45. To make the stop, but for a solid gain that time. First down. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Roadrunners will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
The Roadrunners will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's here comes the UTSA offense back out there. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And you see able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Now here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Roadrunners will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
It's a wrap, Texas.
The Roadrunners offense is back out
The
there.
low kings of the state, baby.
Momentum in this game has been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. It's a keeper. No huddle here for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense. Split backfield here. Working clock with the ground game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Roadrunners will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Not much of a return, but the important thing is...
That's nothing. We'll watch them score. It can't be enough.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Yeah. Oh, are you serious?
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here.
And they've got him behind the line. The two-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oh!
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pass is incomplete. There's a flag. This is a big ball coming up. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
All right, this is
Coming
it.
to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it.
Let's see.
Once you look at it, then you can ask
Oh, shit.
But I also need to teach you how to take care of yourself. Keeping sitting your elbows, not losing your own elbows, and not hoping that you make 20 minutes. Is that what you want? Seriously?
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Roadrunners will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So USC's offense comes on the field first today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness this.
And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So UTSA's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations. Oftentimes, you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
The big fullback's got it here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Roadrunners are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And the Roadrunners will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Oh, my.
And they finally saw them with a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Oh, he jumped.
What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick catch over the middle. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down after that completion. Back in motion now. Looking to throw again.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. The catch is made.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense. The Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Oh,
on the move now.
shit.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
He's almost gone.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
End zone ahead. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Roadrunners line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Good job.
So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. That big shot is caught for a big gain. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. That's reeled in. It's Hunt.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, USC.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense makes... Oh, and now he fumbles the ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Throws to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Roadrunners line it up with 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. They'll try to run this one in.
Come on.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
Yeah.
And the
We gotta
Trojans
keep
will
running
kick
this
this
clock.
away to begin the second half.
28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Roadrunners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Roadrunners will send their punt team onto the field.
That's good.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Trojans. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense looking to keep 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. With a crucial interception here in a tight game. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Fuck.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. The Roadrunners will line up on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw. It's Bush. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Morris. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UTSA.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He breaks free.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nice grab. It's Morris. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Roadrunners will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll kneel down again, trying to set up the potential game-winning field goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
Let's just start with that.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. On first and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the grab.
Yes.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in Higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is good.